Hey guys, what's up? perrydew07 here, and welcome to my newest episode of This Week in perrydew07 Sports Realm. I got obviously some NASCAR shenanigans that took place at Richmond. However, I'm going to get to that in just only a few seconds. But first, I want to get this one little quick thing out of the way quickly. The Olympics, of course, finally concluded, which thank goodness, because it was a in my opinion about the Olympics, it was an absolute charade. Absolute too much charade going on. I'm not going to dive too much into that because, let's be real, it's been too much of a crap show. So, anyway, to those who scored medals, congratulations. Well, at least USA got won the most medals, so, yay, USA. Alright. So, obviously, congrats to all the athletes who scored the medals. So, anyways, no. You know what? Although I did not watch the Olympics, I didn't bother watching the Olympics because of the disgrace that took place during the opening ceremonies and even the closing ceremony. And during the good parts of the Olympics, too much charade over that, and even the closing ceremonies, too much satanic charade over that, which I'm not in. Which I didn't bother watching it, so therefore, don't even ask me in the comments. Oh, did you watch? No, I didn't. So there you go. So I'm not into it. So there you go. Now on to the NASCAR thing. Here we go. And oh boy, gonna get a little bit. I got a few things to say about that. So anyway, now on to the NASCAR thing at the Cup race at Richmond. Obviously, we've all seen what happened, especially the last lap. For most of the race, Austin Dillon actually drove a pretty good race. And then he drove what seemed to be a perfect race until technically the last. Now, if Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had not crashed out Ryan Preece, that last restart would have never happened. Austin Dillon would have. That probably might have been Austin Dillon's actual legit win. Might have been his actual first ever legit win that he actually won legitimately. However, we can't say that because obviously we all saw what happened. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time with that. I'm just going to get right to it. The final lap, Joey Logano was leading going into turn 3. Austin Dillon was like 3 or 4 car lengths, and then he kind of like sent it in and boom, takes him out. And then takes him out, and then of course Denny Hamlin's coming, and then boom, right hooks him into the wall, cross the line. Dillon wins, and most fans, most of NASCAR enthusiasts, they were all in outrage by that, which I don't blame them by that, which I don't blame them by that. Now, obviously, everyone has their own opinions about that. Here's my opinion. I think it was a dirty move. I think that's borderline. Now, the Logano thing, I can probably say it's probably borderline. The Denny Hamlin one, however, and now here's the thing. I'm not a fan of Logano or Hamlin, but the Hamlin one, in my opinion, I'm not going to lie, I think that's a bit over the line. Somebody intentionally right hooking someone. Now NASCAR in the past has suspended Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott for right hooking someone intentionally, and they got suspended for it simply by denying it. But however, those two different instances that happened on a high-rated speed track such as Las Vegas and Charlotte. Austin Dillon right hooked Denny, and however that's at Richmond. Richmond is a slower speed, which is a short track, which meant speeds are lower. So, however, that still does not negate the fact that it is still, in my opinion, that's blatantly intentional. So, but as a result, now Austin Dillon, even though he won, Denny Hamlin got second, Tyler Reddick third, Bubba Wallace fourth, Ross Chastain fifth. Now, even though Austin Dillon won, however, due to what we heard today, today's Wednesday, by the way. But based on what we heard, his win still stands, but however, his win does not count towards the playoff eligibility. That's right, because NASCAR today has stripped away Austin Dillon's playoff eligibility for his actions that took place this past Sunday night at Richmond. And it was also docked 25 driver and owner points. And the sponsor of the number 3 also suspended 3 races, which is the last 3 regular season races. And of course, the guy who got the receiving end of it, Joey Logano. And even though Logano on pit road was kind of a bit, like teed off, and when there's family members and number 3's pit crew members were also on pit road when the cars are still rolling. Logano, his behavior was obviously not ideal, and obviously not acceptable. So Logano was rightfully fined. I would have bumped up to $100 million, but nope. NASCAR decided to fine him just $50,000 for that. So, the thing of it is, now, even Austin Dillon did that, but here's a stunning part. of it. That's not even Austin Dillon's fault. It's NASCAR's fault. They enabled all that when they got rid of the top 30 rule, the top 30 playoff eligibility rule, which pretty much means you're pretty much, if you win, guess what? You're pretty much in. Well, but at least I'm glad they're finally come to their senses. Like, you know what? That win suddenly no longer counts towards your playoff eligibility. Now, if Austin Dillon somehow wins again, and this time maybe more legitimate, then yeah, they'll probably. Then yeah. Now, could he still make the playoff? Well, if he wins again and actually did it the right way, now that part, yeah, they'll probably let him in. But it's just this Richmond win. It does not count towards his playoff eligibility. So, anyways, and by the way, which side am I on in terms that, honestly, I'm on nobody's side, because Joe Logano and Danny Hamlin, they've kind of done the same thing like that before in the past. So therefore, I'm not backing either side. Austin Dillon, that might have been a bit too egregious. So anyway, y'all, thank you all for watching. Oyo's peace. God bless.